4 years ago during COVID, I sat in my bedroom in Washington staring at my laptop. It was a virtual hackathon hosted by Women in Informatics, WINFO. I had no idea what informatics meant. I just knew I liked solving problems, and the clarity and confidence that the WINFO leaders brought to this space was pretty cool. By the end of that week, something clicked. I applied to UW, and I got in as a direct admit to a major I couldn't even define yet. Fast forward to today. Fall 2024, I co-organized the same hackathon, and 2 high school students who participated in the program, they're now direct admits to informatics. That's what investment does. It ripples outward. When I received the scholarship, I was working 2 jobs. Every extra shift meant less time to learn, to build, and to become the person I really came here to be. You didn't just cover tuition, you gave me back my time. And for a student, time is everything. With that time, I pursued independent research with a professor I'd admired since freshman year. I earned a professional certification in cybersecurity called Security Plus. I enrolled in 3-hour graduate courses on AI ethics, and it became my favorite class at UW. None of that happens if I'm working those extra shifts. People always ask me, so what is informatics? And I've stopped apologizing for not having such a simple answer, because the field's complexity is exactly why I chose it. Informatics sits at the intersection of people, technology, culture, and ethics. How systems are designed, who they serve, and how they scale. Over 4 years, the information school gave me room to explore every aspect of that area. As a contributor, I learned that perfect is the enemy of done. Make it work, and make it better if you can. As a leader, serving as WINFO co-president, I learned to go the extra mile before being expecting of others. And I learned that passion drives performance more than titles ever will. I also learned that trust is built in the small moments, not the grand gestures. As a teacher working as introductory and cybersecurity teaching assistants, I learned that it's not about having all the answers. It's rather about equipping students with the tools that they need to learn on their own. Especially now, with AI reshaping how we learn, it's more important to guide deeper thinking rather than delivering answers. Contributor, teacher, leader. Each role shaped me, and each one was made possible by someone else's investment. Right now, I'm doing Capstone, building AI tools that help organizations map regulations to map compliance and emerging regulations. It's technical, it's complex, and it's exactly where I want to be. After graduation in June, I'm pursuing roles in cybersecurity risk, governance and compliance, and technical program management. I'm studying for my CISSP, which is a certification in cybersecurity, and I'm also thinking about master's, maybe possibly the Ensign program here at the Information School. The graduate course I took kind of circled back on something I've been thinking about. Risk management and governance doesn't really constrain, rather it gives you more flexibility, and it's what makes complex systems trustworthy enough to rely on. I want to deepen that perspective. I won't pretend the future is guaranteed, but I'm moving forward with purpose. And clarity, I've learned, is earned through action, not waiting. There are talented people here and around the world whose opportunities are constrained by circumstances they didn't choose. I want my work to widen access, to build secure futures and reduce harm through the systems I help govern and the teams I help contribute to. I believe technology, deployed ethically, can unlock opportunities that have been out of reach for too many people. That's the long game. That's why I'm in this field. And that vision started here, with you believing in me before I've proven anything. I want to leave with you something a former teacher once told me. She said, I want to become someone who uplifts others. That phrase struck with me because it's beyond about a job title. It's more about posture, a way of moving through the world. To the donors, faculty, and mentors in this room, you already embody that. You gave without knowing what would come back. You invested in potential. not prove. So here's my challenge, first to myself and to all of us. Don't wait for the perfect role to start living your values. Practice them now, in the work in front of you. Because meaning isn't found in some future destination. It's built in the present, in the small choices, in the hours you reclaim and how you spend them. So 4 years ago, I was a high schooler at a hackathon who didn't know what informatics meant. Today, I am standing here because you gave me time and I spent it well. Tomorrow, another student will sit where I sat. And because of what you do, because of what we do together, they'll have the same chance. That's the ripple effect. That's what your support unlocks. Thank you for making it possible.